Ladies and gentlemen, I have a treat for you. Unboxing video. Okie dokie. It's unboxing time. This is an eBay purchase from the 90s. That's, some might get upset, but I'm going to assemble it on camera. I love doing this, like putting a model together. The packaging is questionable. There's a bit of a gappy gap there, which I guess I can cut through. Gappy gap there, but look, I'm okay with it because I'm going to open it. But if it was somebody that wanted to keep it sealed, I mean, I guess I would be pretty upset if it's damaged inside. Okay, there's a bit of bubble wrap. Alright, so it was just sort of floating around inside. Okay, well, that makes it a wee bit easier. It's a vacuum cleaner box. Reverse, that's cool. And there she is, the mudbuster. You know what? I appreciate that. I hate it when it's bubble wrapped, and then there's too much sticky tape. So that's a sealed mudbuster. How cool is that? A little bit faded. You got beach head on the front. Are they leather neck? The same version? The fishing one? Mudbuster. 3 flag points from the Battle Corps line. There's the back of it. Got some of the old sticky tape on there. Very cool. G.I. Joe's 4x4 Mudbuster truck blasts its way out of the thickest swamps and charges over the toughest terrain thanks to its high-tech power and monster tires. It features a spring-action missile launcher that also fires a grappling hook and battering ram. If Cobra gets in its path, no problem. The smash and bash front bumper clears the way. Smash and bash action bumper, non-collapsible reinforced roll cage protects 2 figures. All-terrain puncture-proof monster tires, they're just plastic. Running boards holds 2 additional Joe figures. Yeah, it's a bit like a rock rail, hey, for an off-road car. Open truck bed carries G.I. Joe troops and supplies. Backup fuel container for long-range missiles. Spring action 360 rotating missile projectile launcher. So let's crack into it, shall we? Alright, I hate it when they're full ripped into it, so I would like to keep this box. So I have one of these complete, pretty plating condition. So this is hopefully going to be a minty one. Oh, 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 wow. The tray. Are you ready? Oof. Alright, what do we have? We have the roll cage. I'm going to put that there because this is sort of new, that mat. There's the bits on this brew. I don't know what that one does. That must be a holder of some sort. Front part, off-road tire. Off-road tire. Off-road tire. Off-road tire. That is what, the back part that swivels around. Main cage, the string. Wow. Ladies and gentlemen, a rubber band. What year is this? 19, it's a 30-year-old rubber band. Okay, so I'm gonna have to pause the video at some stage and grab another band because no way. Oh, it's got a bit of flex to it. Okay, maybe we'll be alright. The string, main body. Oh, look at that. Can you see the rust on that? How funny. Sitting in the box and it still rusts. The sticker sheet. Okay, Canada flag. I don't know about you guys, but I quite like the catalogue, so that's a 12-inch one. Some actually get this out of the way, and the blueprints. So we'll move this, and let's look at the catalogue, shall we? There's the Battle Corps, there's the Mudbuster there. These are always fun. These are always mad to just sit there and cross them off. Look at all this other cool G.I. Joe merch. Mum and Dad, why don't you buy me the bike? Or the boots? The frisbee? The watches are cool. I would so rock that. It's all the figures. Oh, the robot. I don't remember that one. Oh, yeah. I've got the monster ones. These are pretty cool. Excellent. Blueprints. Now, I don't know about you guys, but I'm not much of a instruction reader. I just sort of shove it together best I can. But you know what? Let's leave it there for reference, because I don't... Oh, okay. I need to know where that one goes. Right. So... Alright, you know what? We'll just follow it just in case, because I do need to know the rubber band part. Oh, there's the rubber band part. Do I change the rubber band now or not? Yeah, you know what? I'm going to go grab another rubber band. One sec. Alright, I'm back. And I've got a couple of new elastics, and I'm still contemplating if I should... Yeah, we're going to swap it anyway. So, according to the instructions, on the inside of the ram is a channel. You hook it on, and then you have to have like a 90 degrees, and then hook it onto there and it fold flat. So I was playing around with it before, and then they snapped off. And then I grabbed some tweezers. So this time around should be easier, beautiful. Now I'm thinking about doing two. I don't know how that will go, but it was just a bit flimsy before, so it wasn't that strong. All right, mad. All right, beautiful. So then it's, yeah, into there, so it hooks there. Okay, so that's where it's hooked. Fold it down, and then it's gonna hook there. Okay, so then the button there, you push, and it should release it. Yeah. Bam. Alright, we will stick with two. Done. Okay, tweezers aside, next to Mr. Knifey, cutty. Front bumper assembly continued. Number 4, let's go to 5. Roll cage assembly. So this just hooks on. So after, yeah, I've already talked about the Hilux, haven't I? Yeah, so imagine you could buy a car like that with the whole, okay, it just sits there. How cool is that? No windscreen, no wipers needed. The launcher is next, which is that little tiny part. That's, I didn't really know what it was for. Alright, cool. She is off, so it goes into the pivot hole, like so. Click that in, far out, that one's a tricky one. There we go, done. Missile launcher with the hose. I'm curious to know if my one has that hose. Down to there. I'm holding my breath while I do this. Yeah, that's it. You just got to sort of push it down. God, I get nervous. Oh, whew. Cool. Forms around. Now, the string attaches to the missile launcher and the missiles. Okay, so there's 3 missiles. 1, 2, 3. And these were always fun, these 90s missile toys, eh? Oh, okay. Maybe it's already broken. Oh, there we go. Why did that one work? Okay, I wasn't pushing it hard enough. Alright, so what, the string goes through the hole? There's 2 holes. Done. And then tie it through. You know what, I understand why parents never want to buy these, because it's just too much to assemble. This is probably an easy one out of all of them, but some, I have a couple earlier, like I got a Thunderclap. That one's a sealed one, and that would be so many pieces. Alright, so a little hole there. So I guess you can choose any hole, really. But you know what, I'm going to use that one because it's a bit bigger. There we go, done. And then we're going to do a can't remember the name of the knot, the little scout knot I learnt in Scout Honor. So I can just simply undo it a bit later on. Okay, that's tied on. So you got to give it a good click in. So that's the it makes you wonder what would they do with that? What are you gonna like grapple and then the truck's going to fly away? Why isn't that hooking on? Oh, okay. The string is there. Okay, so that needs to be higher. Done. All right, wrap that up in there. Put the missiles in the storage units. Bam! I quite like that gas tank. I just noticed. That looks like it's off the hammer. I reckon that's a direct mold of that. All right, and then what? The wheels go on. I'm just going to push these bad boys on. Bam. I need to go a bit gentler. Bam. Okay, that is frustrating. There we go. I wonder what that does. That must be a suspension. Alright, note to self, do it the other way. Turn that around, my God. Done. It looks funny, why is it? Have I done this right? No, you know what? Is it that? That wasn't there. Remember the start when it wasn't clicked in? There we go. That's much better. Lucky I sell cars and don't fix them. Okay, and now we're on to the sticker assembly. Okay, this is a pretty easy one. How fun is that? So, American flag, Canadian flag, and then where's the USA flag? Canada. Okay, so this is a Canada version. Interesting. Yet it was bought at All Books Discounted Book Warehouse. I'm really curious to know if that's an Aussie one or not. $26.95. If anyone remembers, please let me know. Alright, so sticker assembly. Let's do the headlights. So that's at the front there. Oh, so you can actually see the rubber band just sitting there. So this is probably the most fun, just putting the stickers on. 1993, okay. So that rubber band is literally what, 33 years old? Where is that rubber band actually? Okay, there it is. So I'm gonna keep that and put that back in the box. Actually, let's do that now before I forget. And then we'll keep the sticker sheet too. Okay, what's that? Mud. No, mud. Front ways. I always quite like these stickers here, mudbuster. Okay, so it goes on the side there. They should really do some cars in this colours. With the it'd be good if the door opened up too. And that's the way you can put the figure. I quite like the detail there. Looks like a bag of some sort. What else do we have? We have a star on the side. Where does that one quite go? Is that there? Yeah, it must be there. Done. And we're going to put that one on the side there. Done. The DC9 2017 serial number. What, that goes on the front there. Done. Done. Caution. What's the caution sticker for? Must be the explosive units. Oh, what is that on? That's on the front. Oh, that'd be caution for the mudbuster. So what there? Is that where it goes? See, it's pretty hard to tell too where yeah, it must be that angle part. Oh, it goes there. Oh. Ha 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 ha! I can still peel it off because the stickers are so old. There we go. Caution! Caution, you're going to get mud busted. You're going to get rammed. So where's the G.I. Joe sticker go? Oh, okay. It goes higher up on the door. What, is that like near the door handle? Yeah, along there. G.I. Joe. I'm surprised they don't put a sticker there. What's left? Where does the flag go? So that's the back of it. Oh, the flag goes on the tank. Okay, the Canadian flag, maple syrups and bears. Then we have push. Push button is what pointing. Oh, look, there's a full slot for the push. But which way does it go? Push, push. Okay, it's actually a G.I. Joe emblem. There. God, that's a. Oh my goodness, man, that's a hard one. There you go. Push, and then G.I. Joe Corp. Where is this one? G.I. Joe Corp. So that's on the side there, on the upper window there. Haha, well there we go. That is a complete mudbuster. Oh, okay. Oh, what, it stopped working now? Well, that's disappointing. Okay, so... you really have to, right. Okay, well, you get, okay, well, I broke it again. Alright, well, you get the idea, but I will be right back. Alright, so what I've done, as Pixel Dan would say, it's comparison time. So this is my played with one, beat up one with, so now I'm full paying attention to the flags. Yeah, see? It's got the American flag on it. But notice the green. So is that faded? Or is that like American versus Canadian one? But it's funny to see the sticker placement. So I can compare it to make sure I have it complete. So I have the two missiles. I have the launcher, which works as well. And a little hose there. Got my couple of drivers. Interesting to know I have a broken peg. And the RAM here. Okay, so I didn't know this actually. Yeah, that seems more sturdy. Obviously there's no band there. But it's the same. But this, like, it's the same as that. But this one kept falling out. So I'm just curious to know if I... See, look. Why does that move? That one doesn't. Just because it's old? Or did I break it? Anyway, I can use this one now for photos, I guess, which would be quite fun. But even underneath has the same suspension with the these two hooks. Just curious to know why that's there. Wait, is the button supposed to be that low? Yeah, it is too. Okay. Interesting. So, according to the blueprints, number one is a weapon storage for missiles and grappling hook, which is at the back. Open truck bed carries G.I. Joe troopers and supplies, what I like to call a tub. Non-collapsible reinforced roll cage, which is non-collapsible. Okay, so yeah, the opening up roll cage. Oh, look, there's actually more stickers there. Interesting. I didn't get those unless I put them in the wrong spot. USA. Where were they? I didn't get them because it's a Canada one. Huh, cool. Spring action 360 rotating missile projectile launcher. Yes. Is it a 360? Oh, yes it is. But now my string is wound up so that I shouldn't do that. Running boards holds 2 additional Joe figures. Yes, but that one's broken on the side. All-terrain puncture-proof monster tires. The plastic tires won't break. And a backup fuel container for low-range missions, which is at the back there. So, that's it. I hope you guys enjoy that. Thank you very much for viewing.